Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video I'll be taking you through all the Warhammer products available to pre-order this coming Saturday. With all the articles for Warcry on the Warhammer community site recently, I thought there was a good chance we could see the new Warcry box set in this week's preview, but it's not yet. I think we could definitely see it next week, let's wait and see, but there's certainly a lot of great models to take a look at in the meantime. So let's get started having a look at the first product, and that is going to be the Chaos Cultists. Here we go, here's the box of 10 Chaos Cultists, so now we can put together big hordes of these in our Chaos Space Marine armies. It doesn't say an awful lot here about weapon options and different positions for the bodies and things like that, so I have to wait and see and hopefully get a bit more information this week, maybe even get a look at the sprues. That would be really good, but I imagine there's going to be a lot of weapons in there and a lot of choices, or at least I hope so. But here we go, these look great as they are with 10. I think they're going to be fantastic. And these would be a great addition alongside the Cultists of the Abyss that exist already. And I've got a couple of sets of those from various places, and I think they're brilliant models. So really nice to have this option to add some different sculpts. I've been playing the Chaos Space Marines for the past few weeks now, and I absolutely love them. Great fun to play, and now I'm really enjoying the Psychic phase. I've never played any Psychic units before, so I'm having a great time. And it's tempting to add some Cultists, so I may well do it later on. I could definitely be tempted by this set, the Dark Commune, and there's going to be 5 models in this altogether. These are brilliant. From when we saw them online in one of the previews a while back, I just thought they were great. The one on the right-hand side and the one right at the front are my favourite too. Not sure about Candelabra Guy. That's probably my least favourite from this whole set. That's not really appealing to me. I like the two at the top. They're very much like Lord of the Rings style. I like those. They could be really good. But definitely those two on the right hand side and the front are just brilliant. I love them. This is going to be it on the Cultists this week. And what I really am looking forward to are the Accursed Cultists. Those models are great. So combining this Dark Commune with them would be a really fun way to go, I think. And then maybe a couple of bands of Chaos Cultists in there too. Not sure though, because the tactics I really like playing with my Chaos Space Marines at the moment with the Red Corsairs, and I'm trying to build them into a more shooting army, so I'm really enjoying how that works. I think this Chaos Cultist might mess that up a little bit, but it could be worth a try. Maybe I'll start off with the Cultists of the Abyss that I've got and then involve some Dark Commune somewhere and some of those Accursed Cultists when they come out. I have to wait and see. Next up, we've got the Chosen, and I was looking at putting together some of these earlier on. I was looking at their data sheets, and you know, for that extra 1 power level, you get quite a bit from it, especially if you want to go down the melee route. Then you're going to have a lot of advantages from that. If you're going with points though, 7 points more than a Legionnaire, but you do get quite a lot. Again, these are going to be really heavy on the melee focus, I think. But some nice models here. It says in the article that these ones are going to be coming with loads of different heads and accessories and lots of accursed weapons, so you can mix that up. So I'd be really interested to see the sprues for these as well. Next up is the Warpsmith, and you'll recognise this maybe from the Eldritch Omens, but now you'll be able to pick him up on his own. So this is going to be a really nice option, especially if you've got some vehicles and demon engines. This is going to be a nice move. I've just ordered the Vex Machinator, the Archlord Discordant, from a local game store. I can't wait to get that model. It looks brilliant. So I wonder if there's any pairings with these. I'll have to have a look in the codex. It might be one that I add to my existing army. Next up, we've got the Warp Forged, and these look brilliant. I'm getting right into the Chaos Space Marines at the moment. Before, I didn't even like the look of them, but since I've been playing them, I think they're fantastic. And as I develop my Fallen Dark Angels army and get more Chaos infused with them, some of these Warp Forged models, like these two Obliterators, would just be a brilliant addition, I think. And then you've got the Venom Crawler in there as well. I've seen that on the battlefield a few times at my local game store. A great looking model. These 3 models are going to come together as the Warpforged set, and it says they're good to add some heavy firepower to your warband, adding a ranged counterweight to all your close combat specialists. Now I'm going mostly shooting in my army as much as I can, so it might be good to have some extra heavy firepower in there too, but not yet. They're not that far down the road of chaos yet, so I'll be waiting a little while until I get my hands on these. Now we're on to the Horus Heresy with the Leviathan Siege Dreadnought with drill and claw weapons. And we saw this earlier on in one of the preview articles on the Warhammer community site. a fantastic Dreadnought. These are awesome. I've seen one of them with my friend's army that he got from Forge World, and it's just brilliant. So menacing on the battlefield. But this is a beast, such a hulking design, a really great looking model. I'd love to have one of these for my Chaos army, but I'm going to hold off. There's just so much good stuff lately. It's really hard to decide what to get and what to leave out. But I just love this. I think it looks brilliant. I am a big fan of Dreadnoughts. Who isn't? And so it'd be great to have one in the army eventually. This one's going to come with chest-mounted guns. It's going to have 2 melee fists, and each of those can be built as a siege drill or a siege claw. And then it looks like there's loads of other weapons on there, missiles, all sorts going on. So really interesting. And I think there's going to be some nice extra weapons on the sprue that you can add as well, hopefully. So again, I want to see some sprues for the models this week. That seems to be the running theme. You'll also be able to pick up the close combat weapons frame separately, because that ranged Leviathan that we saw a long time ago, back in June, isn't out quite yet. But when it does come out, you can combine that one with all the ranged weapons with this close combat weapons frame, so you can mix and match it a little bit. But if you wanted to go for this one here, the Leviathan Siege Dreadnought, you're going to get those 2 close combat weapons on it. So this is going to be a real melee monster. But if you want to mix and match, you'll have to wait until the next one comes out. It doesn't say when, but hopefully it won't be too long. Now we're on to the Black Library, and we've got the Space Marine Conquests, the Devastation of Baal. This is a special edition, and it's written by Guy Haley, and it's going to come bound in a luxury black faux leather cover inlaid with crimson foil and intricate blood angels iconography. And so, yeah, really nice, signed as well. Looks like there's going to be 1,250 of these, so they're not going to hang around too long, I don't expect. Now there's some more from McFarlane Toys, this time the Chaos Space Marines, and so the action figure is going to be available for that one, and it looks like this one's already painted up. Then there's the artist proof version, so you can paint that however you like. And finally, a Dark Angels Intercessor. Again, this is an artist proof, so you can paint it. Now these are all 7 inches high, so decent size, and might be a fun project if you want to do something a little bit different. This week's Warhammer 40,000 battle report on the Warhammer Plus is going to be a Chaos Space Marines by the look of it, and they got the Vex Machinator, so that would have been cool to watch if I was still subscribed, but I'm not, so I'll be missing out there. And then the Masterclass is going to focus on Horns, Teeth and Claws, and a few additions to the Warhammer Vault. There we go, there's all the products that are going to be available from Warhammer this coming Saturday. And what catches your eye? Is there anything here that you'd like to get hold of for your collection? Let me know in the comments section below. As much as I'm tempted by the 2 here, that Dreadnought and the Chaos model on the left hand side, I'm just going to hold off for a little while. There's just so much in the pipeline, I'm going to wait. But these look great. So yeah, let me know what you're going to get. I'd love to hear about it. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.